Every time I film, I always film in slow-mo. Y'all already know this is not a professional channel, and if you knew, hi, my name is David. Welcome to the channel. It's really real, okay? I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay! Time to film! I'm gonna turn off the fan because like it's kind of annoying. Hold on. Also, my mother's coming over because I want to make lasagna again. I just love making lasagna, you guys. It's so good. And how can I say it? And it's really easy to make as well. So they're gonna come over, my mom and my little brothers. Little lasagna moments. And little game nights as well. Also, there's a lot of people moving into the apartments. Like, I keep seeing a lot of U-Hauls and people like also moving out. It's a lot of people like with their boxes. So yeah, but I'm so excited for this video, but I'm not. If you're seeing this right now, like within like 10 hours of this being uploaded, if you can, I have this problem right now, and there's like this blue wasp in my balcony. I don't know what they are. They look like wasps. They look really scary, and I cannot go to my balcony because they freak me out, y'all. I like plants, but I don't like insects. That's just not for me. Like I got a haircut, by the way, so you like it. But that is not for me. Like, it's so scary, and like I cannot. I mean, I can't. So and there's a lot of them. There's like there was one, and this I just checked right now, and now there's two. When I was talking to my mom and talking to you on my Instagram stories, now there's three. I feel like they're calling their homies or something to like beat me up or something. I don't know what's going on, but as y'all see by the title of this video, I'm going to be showing to you guys my houseplants that are struggling / I'm like just not doing so good, which I think it's so fun. So I just keep on burping so much. I just love these drinks. This is which one is it? Coconut pineapple. Yeah, these are so good. Like, some of y'all told me like these are really good, but it's dangerously like I'm so obsessed with this. Like, I can drink an entire like 12 pack. I think it's like a 12 pack. It's like what, like 5 or 4, like a 12 pack of these in one day. But I try not to because like they're just so good. It's 25 calories, which usually means they put something worse in it. So I also say 0 sugar. So they put something worse on it. But that's a whole different topic. So let's just get started. Now there's a lot of other plants, but this will be a very long video. And I need to go up today. And also, I feel like you guys don't want to see way too many messed up plants. I can make a part 2, y'all, because I have. And then with the balcony, I moved my big Monstera Deliciosa. So I thought I heard like, I'm just so traumatized right now. I heard like the leaves moving around. I thought like a bug was moving in the plant, but no. I moved my big Monstera Deliciosa, and it was giving a lot of shade to my other plants, and since I moved it, a lot of them got burned, and one of them got really, really burned. And I'm gonna go show y'all in a bit. It was so beautiful. It was doing so good, and actually look a little bit, yeah. So yeah. Okay, so the first one is this beautiful Syngonium. I think it's called a Maria Syngonium. I am not so sure, but this one's an oldie. I've had it for a while, and to be honest with y'all, I feel like it's the soil, because it's always been like this. It's never really grown for me that much, and back then the leaves would always turn very crispy. It is putting out lots of new leaves, as you guys can see, but it's taking forever to open. So I feel like one is improper watering, because I'm not really watering it too much, and two, I think the soil is like really bad. So I might repot this one. Usually I would like toss a plant out like this, and then people get mad. I have some plants right now that I want to toss away and just get rid of them basically, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna post it on Facebook Marketplace or on OfferUp and give them to people. There's this one girl, I know she still watches my videos, but if you live in my apartment, that one girl that told me about her tia living here, send me a DM on Instagram again, because I have like 4 or 3 massive plants that I do not want, and she offered herself to like take them if I didn't want any plants. Well, I got 3 plants if you want them. It's the both of my never plants. They're just way too big, and they attract mealybugs like crazy. I already have a little baby one, which I propagated by red cutting, and I can handle a miniature one because it's a really beautiful plant. But when it gets massive, it's too much. And like I said, I have way too much right now, and usually I would just beat myself up and just get like on top of it and just do as much as I can. But right now I'm prioritizing my mental health right now. So if something is stressing me out, gone or out. But in this case, we're gonna give them away because I know some people do have the time and the resources and the patience. I don't have patience, not that much. And to take in a sick plant or plants like that. But yeah, I have a lot of plants, and to be honest, usually if I had a house, I would try again because a watering hose with a high water pressure does wonders to plants. And then having a backyard or something where you can just spray neem oil like crazy and it doesn't smell bad in your apartments, that's also nice. But I don't have that, so I'm just making excuses. But honestly, no. But yeah, so that girl, if you're still watching the videos, if you're still here magically, I don't know, send me DM because I got some plants that I want to give you. If not, I'm gonna post an offer up, or if it's one like a place for others to take it home, because I know some people like do take in sick plants. Okay, so this is the thing that like I was talking about, but for some reason on this one I just don't want to give up on it because it reminds me so much of my first apartment, and I'm attached to it. So yeah, but it's not doing so good. Next one is this Asparagus Fern, and to be honest, I said that Asparagus Ferns are pretty easy to look after until I got this one and my other one outside, which I don't even know what it's called, but it's like more bigger and crazier. This one over here, I don't know if you guys can see it. This one, they're both Asparagus Ferns, but I don't know their actual names, are like different. I guess you could say they're like brothers and sisters, but they're not exactly the same. This one is so easy and so rewarding. It is one of my favorite plants. I just love it so much, and it really gives a fern. Even though it says Asparagus Fern in the name of it, it is not a fern, y'all. It's not, which is amazing. But it looks like one, and it really gives those vibes what a Boston fern would give, but not the problems and the stress. Now this little sucker, I guess with the leaves are more like thin. You guys can barely see it. The leaves are really thin and very delicate, I guess you can say. So this one's staying dry for like a long period of time, for like a couple days. It doesn't like it, as I can see, and I ended up repotting it, and I gave it a saucer. So now I am more on top of it, and it's been putting out new leaves. I'm guessing it's gonna do a-okay. But the one that I was talking about, this one, it's so forgiving, which I love it so much. But yeah, so basically this will be fixed if I just water it on time, and I'm trying to get better at it. I got some plants over here that need water, but yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's literally every day, which to a certain extent is nice and fun, but when you're carrying like a little bottle, I mean, and it's my fault. I can there's a lot of like other ways to water my plants, but I choose this little guy. This can barely water this one, which I'm gonna water it right now because it's getting thirsty. But and then going back and getting more water, waiting to get to fill up. My water pressure is so low. It takes forever to like water things. I was debating on getting a manguera, a watering hose. I know, in my apartment, crazy, right? But I'll put it like on low pressure, and also like I can control the water flow, so I can just like water and then like stop it and then go to the next plant. I think that will be so much easier, to the point that I might just water my plants way too much because I find that really fun. But I'm still trying to find a way to do that so I can hook it up to my sink. But I'm gonna do more research on that because I really do want to get a water hose to make my life a lot easier. Because I lost count how many plants I have right now. I've given a lot, I bought a lot, so I gotta count again. But having this many plants, it's getting now. So yeah, and a lot of my problems are like literally watering. So yeah, this one, it's an Asparagus Fern. Don't know the exact name of it. If you know it, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll pin it for other people. If not, I'll try to look it up. But as you can see, it's very crispy in the middle, but it's putting out new leaves, and the crispy part is because I haven't been watering it on time, and it's been drying out way too long. But it's not like Boston Ferns, because Boston Ferns, I literally had a Boston Fern and I did everything that I could. I even put my humidifier directly at it, and it was still throwing out crispy leaves. And this is not on the list, but I do want to talk about this one as well. What is it? This one. Then this is called I don't think it's called a candy fern. I think it's a rubber fern, I believe so. And there are some crispy parts, but it's putting out new leaves that are not, like, it's putting out growth, which I'm really shocked because usually ferns, this is an actual fern by the way, they just don't do good like in my hands. Like, they just drop their leaves and make a mess. This one hasn't, so that's really cool, because I really do like ferns. They just really give a tropical vibe in your indoor place, but they can be a pain in the butt if you don't have high humidity in your area. And I live in Texas, and I know it's hot and dry in this place. It can be humid today, the next day it will be super dry. It's the weather is crazy. Okay, next one is this one. Now, if y'all remember from the very beginning on my first rental home, I say rental home in rental apartments because I've only had 3 rental places since I got with my boyfriend. We went together for 3 years. It's literally crazy. And if you guys have been following with my channel, yeah, guys can, like, you know, I feel like I don't know, it's like going back. It's like if I'm talking to a friend, and I said, like, remember when I was like back then. So basically what I'm trying to say is this was a gift from my boyfriend, and it's a really fun, it's supposed to be what it is, a crocodile bird's nest fern. And as you can see, he has a little cute little babies. Now this is from the Max Mouse collection. It is from HEB. Got a new plant, by the way, it's an anthurium. It's so pretty. And when he gave it to me, he didn't notice it had a bunch of mold on the crown of the actual plant, like mold. And I would just like touch the leaf, as y'all saw. Basically, this is a really dead leaf, by the way. But they look all really pretty and green. And see, this is nice and firm. And they look really nice and green. And when I pulled it out, well, when I touched it, it just pulled out, and I was like, oh my god. So I ended up treating with hydrogen peroxide like 3 times, and then I had to swap the soil, and since then it's been putting out new leaves very slowly until I give it some good grow lights. It's literally placed over here in the back, so it's getting some good lights, and this was on my wish list for a amount of time. So I'm attached to it because, like, my boyfriend got it for me, and he knew this is a plant that I wanted. And it just made my day that he remembered that this is a plant that I wanted, and he got it for me. Which is why I'm gonna cry. Which is why, like, I like it a lot, because, you know, it's so, I don't know. It's just when people remember things that I don't like, it just makes me happy because, like, they actually listened. Like, they actually cared. But it's super cute, and I'm gonna nurture it until it gets massive and big. And recently I've been seeing a lot of crocodile bird's nest ferns. And I'm just like, I wanna get one, and I can have 2, but I wanna stay loyal to that one. So yeah. Alrighty, girlies, the next one is a Calathea, and it's a feather leaf Calathea. Now this one, let me tell you, it is such a cool plant. It's really cool, but it looks really pretty when it's happy, and right now it's not happy at all. I placed it outside and I thought it was gonna be happy, but I noticed that Calatheas don't like heat and it's hot, so that's why it's curling up its leaves so it doesn't lose a lot of water in its leaves. But you have another one, and it looks the same. So basically with this plant, I had spider mites infestation with this one. My cat is like having fun with her toys. Spider mite infestation. Also, it didn't like it. This one really does not like tap water at all. You don't like it. It also, it gets really mad when it's not staying moist. Yeah, so it's very okay. So the video just stopped middle, like my phone, I guess, crashed. That was really weird, but it's a really demanding plant, and if you don't give it what it wants, it gets really upset. So this is a plant that I might give away as well. If you have a greenhouse, it would thrive in your greenhouse, but it's just not, it's so pretty though. It's so cool. Like, the leaves are actually really nice, and this, you know, this is spider mites. Okay, I can see the damage from last time. I don't know, I gotta check it again, because I don't want to bring pests inside of my plant room. I'm trying to be really good at it, and also, like, not bringing pests in, and also treating my plants with neem oil. Doesn't, from what I heard now, it doesn't kill spider mites, but it does prevent them. But I know that, no, that's a whole different video. I'm not gonna get to that. Okay, next one is this one, and this one was $50 at Walmart. It's one of Trending Topicals collection. This is the only pretty leaf, and it's one of the newest leaves, so it's not gonna sit like that forever. But I don't know what it's actually called. It's a really weird name. I like the pot though, so if I do lose a plant, well, at least I have the really pretty plant, the pretty pots. Also, when I was looking this up, there isn't really a lot of information about this plant, so that's on that. There was only like literally one website from what I saw, literally on Google, which is insane. And they said this plant loves humidity and it likes just to have its soil moist. Just by looking at the leaves, you can already tell. It's a high humidity plant. Oh hell. And it has mealybugs. Okay, so I'm gonna go and show y'all. That little white thing over here, it's all fuzzy. And there's a mealybug right there. So I'm gonna get rid of this plant, but I'm gonna burn it because I hate them so much and I want them to struggle. I really hate mealybugs. Like I hate them. They have no purpose on these plants, but yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna keep it alive, but it was just so pretty and it was so cool, and I had to get it. So I got it at Walmart for like $50, I think so. Next one is this interesting. My moonshine sansevieria. So it was putting out green leaves. You guys cannot really tell because it's already all bleached out. It was putting out green leaves, and it's because it was like in the back of one of the shelves where it wasn't getting any light. So yes, but when I placed it outside, when it was in the shade by the Monstera Deliciosa, being shaded by that plant, it was putting out these nice, which is also really bleached, these nice lighter leaves that look a lot more blue, like a sable. I'm trying to pronounce it correctly, the sable blue. So, yeah, you know what I mean. And yeah, it was, you guys can tell, it was like putting out really pretty leaves, and they got bleached. So I'm gonna go ahead and water it. I feel like, because this one's really wrinkly, I don't really see a lot of damage. I just see that it's really like dry and wrinkly. So maybe with a good, not bottom watering, because sansevieras really don't like that, a nice top watering, maybe it would bounce back. But I'll keep you guys updated. So those are other plants that are just not doing a-okay in my collection. I do have a couple more, but they're on the balcony. And the wasps are there, which is really, really scary. But those are basically all the plants. I hope y'all enjoyed to this new video. Let me know which from your collection are not doing so good. Like, let me know, so I don't feel like like a failure. But even though you guys, it's normal. Like, I'm pretty sure I said this a lot of times already, and a lot of you are a lot older than me, so y'all are wiser and know a lot more than me. It's normal to kill some plants. It's normal to have plants that are not thriving in your home. Because to be honest with you, these plants don't belong inside. Like, the way I see them inside, it's like in a cave. And in their natural habitat, they're not in a cave. They're like, see, that's my 8th U-Haul that I've seen today. People are moving out. Being on chismoso. But yeah, so don't beat yourself up. I don't know if I gotta say this because I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know, but don't beat yourself up if you kill the plants. Don't feel sad about it. Just keep trying again and learn from like your mistake. I've learned from my mistakes, and even then, when I already know what I did wrong, I still do it wrong. But don't let that stop you from loving plants. Like, if you like buying plants, if you're financially stable and you can do that, then do so. But even then, it's your money. Do whatever you want with your money. So I'm getting a little bit heated. It's because I've been getting some DMs a little bit. But so those are basically all the plants. Thank you so much for joining me for this new video. I'm really, really grateful for each and every single one of y'all that watch my videos. And hopefully we can see each other one of these days. Once, I don't know if we're gonna get back to like normal with the COVID and stuff like that. But sending positive vibes to each and every single one of y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!